Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Mysterious JG. This is a mission which I remember having had a lot of trouble with playing on original hardware. So I don't remember that many missions being that difficult. And, I figure on the channel at some point I'll probably do Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. But, I mean, if I ever get around to doing Grand Theft Auto 5, that's got RDR2 rules where it's like, if you fail, you go back to like 2 seconds before you fail. And if you fail again, it's like, hey, do you want to just skip this part? It's okay. So there's not that many like big gameplay challenges left in GTA that I'm aware of. But I do remember this one being troublesome, and mostly it was because I have a really hard time shaking the 5-star police wanted level. The cops really don't want you getting away. But I think that's what's next. I just had that paranoia, double check, make sure that we're recording. Okay. Yeah, like at some point we got to shake the cops. I think we're pretty close to that point. I don't think we can get up to 6 stars. That means the army's after you. I don't know what the threshold is to make that happen, but forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. Boy, it's dark.
We got more cops on us, people.
Oh, it's only 3-star wanted level now. I'm trying to get into the vehicle. Damn it! I failed instantly. I needed to kill that one cop. Like, once I saw I was there, I was like, well, screw it. Maybe I'll just get lucky and get into the vehicle before anything can happen. No. I needed to kill that cop. Well, there you go, folks. Like, I was talking about how this is one of the harder missions. Oh, hold on. Well, we'll try again, but where does that take us? And do we have our armor? I have a feeling this is one where it's not going to be that useful to do the replay feature. Because if we don't get our armor back, unless we start...
All right. We're heading to
Yep, we lose our armor, and we start all the way before the whole shootout part. So we really need to just load a game and re-trigger the whole mission. I tweaked the audio settings slightly too. The character voices should be a little higher in the mix. I won't be drowning them out quite as much with my commentary. I don't think the last video was on... I don't think they were inaudible, but they were a little low. Alright, well, we'll get a taxi cab and we'll warp to Packy's. And hopefully not... yeah, we didn't lose a little bit of health this time thanks to getting hit by cars, so that's nice.
And that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't...
Okay, so we're gonna use magical cab to teleport to Packy. We do, as you might expect, get a decent chunk of money for completing this mission, so...
I'll take the long way. In my line of work, you need to be able to...
So the money for cabs has never really been consequential. It'll be even less consequential.
Hey, man, did you just call me?
No, man. Must have been someone else.
Yeah, it must have been. I was in the shower and I heard the phone ringing, so I thought you might have called or something. My bad. Later.
Is that his, like, make us feel guilty for not doing more dates with them thing? I don't know. Alright, so, like I said, crap, I guess we're doing this whole thing again.
All right. We're heading to the southern Algonquin branch of the Bank of Liberty. Nico, you're the designated driver.
There's no point in, we can't use a cop, or we can't use a taxi. I don't want to use an ice cream truck either. Can't use a taxi because, well, I mean, we can, actually. I just have to drive. I can't use a taxi to warp there.
Calculating a route. You're still in my car.
Let's do this.
See, I wonder if that guy will still try to stop us.
Please make a U-turn where safe.
But he seemed to give up once our other people started coming into the car. He seemed to give up.
Please proceed to highlighted route. Calculating route.
All right, here's how the shit is going down. We're gonna go inside and each take down a security guard. Me and St. Michael here are gonna handle the civilians, while Nico and Derek manage the employees. Anyone tries anything, you put them down hard. Once the situation has been controlled, Derek's going to rig the vault door with explosives.
Michael, St. Michael, you're gonna get killed, okay?
Big E4? I ain't never heard of that. Some limey name for C4 that Derek here picked up over there.
I ain't having this argument with you, Patrick. Safe to say, what we're using is controllable enough to go through any vault door.
So we get down to 3-star wanted level once we evade the first batch of cops and are
Well, they're going to be watching
in
all that.
car
Can't
mode,
wait to
but
see what sort of kicks
I do need to
C4
get into a car without getting my head blown off, which
Stop through one of them notes.
is sort of where I failed there.
Fucking charmer, Patrick.
And that's kind of always how the GTA
Whatever, these
police
are
chases have worked for me. Like, you're
Derek.
in this game more than prior games, you're vulnerable while in a car. You can get shot through the windshield of a car. But
Hit the nail on the head, Packy.
in 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, it was always all about, like,
Your parents must
just
have been twins to
the time you spend not in a car is the time when you are ultra vulnerable. That's when you're going to get killed by the cops.
We all know what we're doing. Once the vault door blows, when Nico and Michael
Although occasionally, of course, in Vice City in particular, like, their ability to
all makes sense to me.
grab the driver's side door of a car and pull it to a stop and bust you is pretty preternatural as well. Alright, well, if we skip all the cinematics, hopefully it won't take too long to get back to where we were. And again, I think the very, very, very final mission is similar in length to this one, 3 Leaf Clover. But again, this is the big memories. A couple of missions in Vice City I remember struggling with. A couple of missions in San Andreas I remember being tough. This is really the only mission from Grand Theft Auto 4 I remember taking me, serious effort when I played the game when it first came out. So we beat this. I'm not saying that there's no chance that some mission pops up and gives us a challenge, but this is the one that I had the most apprehension about, and I just completely ignored a cop who was standing right next to the vehicle, which shouldn't have done that. Shut.
You have arrived.
Here we are. Wait until you're inside to get ballied up.
Ballied up. Yeah, I guess I don't want to be seen walking in wearing the hood, so.
There's been too many casualties already. Don't make this any more difficult.
Okay. Not even sure why they make us manually walk down those stairs and get the money, but
I got all the money I could. There's still some in there, though.
We ain't got time to go back in. Let's move out, boys.
okay.
There's a bacon factory out there.
Is that the bacon isn't really from factories, Packy? I mean, I kind of don't know why we can't just steal a car and flee at this point, but we can't.
Get these guys off our backs, Nico. tearing me apart here!
You tear me apart.
Screw you all!
Had a good shot on that guy, and I kind of switched targets at a bad time. I mean, were you really having, like, machine gun fights with the cops in Belfast? I mean, yeah, the IRA would get in fights with the cops, but mostly it was, you know, bombs and stuff, not just machine gun battles. I hear that your jails have all sorts of butt stuff. Oh, okay. I guess that cop car is destroyed. Yeah, the Troubles, Belfast, we know.
Just another van load of these aggressive bastards!
It's not a van, it's a couple of cars, actually. Packy, you can't be here. I'm already here.
I got plans for this money. I ain't bluffing it.
Yeah, if you hunch down like that, no one can shoot you.
Your kids, you don't want to die here. Back off. The money's ours now. There ain't no reason to get in my way.
Farewell dinner when I was going to Ireland. That was a lifetime ago. I want the heavy fire, boys!
Ireland, by the way. Oh, I almost opened fire on Packy, or possibly Derek.
Get down this alleyway, now!
I haven't seen combat like this since Belfast!
Belfast, that's an island. Frankie, the cause, the Troubles. Bitches up. Alright, so now we go. And again, it's like, you know, we could steal a car here. I guess somehow this whole subway thing, like we get far enough away from the bank that helps limit the police attention, I guess. I got shot at a lot there.
I need immediate shit! They followed us! They're in the subway, too!
Anamorphs. Okay.
This is like being back in the trouble! I want the heavy fire, boys!
You don't want to get in my way.
They're tearing me apart here!
Don't have very much help from the camera in this zone. Oh, they're moving again? I thought there was a guy that we hadn't got. Well, whatever. It's fine. Unless there's, like, armor pickups here that we're missing, which... I mean, from a gameplay mechanic, I can understand they might throw in an armor pickup. From a... Like, there's no reason there would be armor around here. It wouldn't make sense from a lore perspective. But it might be a kindness that they show us.
I haven't seen combat like this since Belfast.
Belfast, Ireland, troubles.
Die for the bank's cash.
We ain't got no choice, people. We gotta head onto the track.
I figure I can take them out once. Oh fuck! It's gonna game over me for not following them immediately. I better get down there.
Shit!
Where are you all? Let us go, fucking peaceful.
I think we have to be on this side because the train comes from the other direction. Yep.
Almost lost me and a big bag of money there, boys.
Yeah, I would have gone back for the money.
Michael was unlucky. It wasn't anybody's fault what happened to
Yeah,
him.
seriously,
The
guys.
explosive did its job. The both of you shut the fuck up.
There's gotta be a way out of here, boys.
So we would have died if I hadn't gotten armor. Matter of fact, we dipped into the health
Boys,
bar
let's
there.
Get up these stairs.
I wonder if we could call Roman, get a cab to come pick us up. Doesn't seem like that's gonna really work. Now hold on a second. Again, very handy if there's an armor pickup down here, although there wouldn't be any lore reason for it. Alright, from now on we live down here.
That's air unit from the Triangle.
The triangle.
Wish I was smoking something stronger, bro.
Concord, boys, watch it.
Okay, this time there just isn't a cop where he was last time.
The safety's on, buddy. Watch the bags, boys. We don't want holes in our nose. Shit.
Damn it, why did you have a call? It's an alarm going off. Now they know we're bad guys. So we'll try for the pay and spray. But ultimately we got to take whatever we can get here.
In my fucking life. Kid only wanted to help.
Loved you, Pappy. He was happy you spoke to him. Didn't matter what he was saying.
Yeah, well, now I gotta explain to his folks that their son is lying dead on the floor of a banking complex.
And his folks are inbred, so it's going to be really hard for them to understand.
Come through the door and break this sort of news.
That does not make it any easier to hear. And we aren't safe yet.
Eye on the road, Nico.
You let us argue, Nico.
No bad news to our mom.
Neither do I.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not driving to your satisfaction, Packy? I mean, you can just escape in the normal way, I suppose, but I always find it a little bit challenging. So, oh, there's a whole bunch of guys right there. We're pretty close. It's gonna come down to, can we angle ourselves right to get in there, like, because I don't. Does this count, or did they see us? That counts. Okay. I just needed the cop to not be standing right on the getaway car with a shotgun. That's all I needed. So that being said, anybody want to go see a show? Go to do some bowling. We never become friends with Derek, but we do get to go on friendship dates with Patrick. So whoop-dee. I did one off screen, which you'll see when we load. I mean, actually, you won't see it, but when we load, we'll have done one friendship date. The most interesting thing about it is when he calls you, he says, yeah, my ma said since you're from out of the country and all, I should, you know, take you to see a show or something. So you want to go? And we went and we saw Ricky Gervais at the little comedy icon. I've seen now 2 Ricky Gervais routines. I like Ricky Gervais, actually, but the mechanic of showing NPCs laughing uproariously at everything and the kind of fake canned laugh that the NPCs have really ruin, like, it kind of tears it down even further. Like, I forget the name of the guy that we already saw. He did the routine about, what was it, like, Pimpin' It, whatever. He did that song. I didn't really find that routine particularly funny, but, like, I think I might have enjoyed it more if it was not for that mechanic of just watching NPCs laughing uproariously, because I normally like Ricky Gervais and his routines fell a little flat. They're still kind of funny, but, like, the fake people around you laughing super hard just made it kind of hard to take. So, dialogue, guys? Guess not. Don't want to mess this up now, because, like, we certainly could still screw up here. Could ram into a cop car, get another chase going, just accidentally blow up the car. There's all sorts of ways we could mess this up, so...
Swinging Puppets is amazing children with a tale of how hard it is to sing in tune and keep on smiling when you've got strings around your wrists or a creepy man's fist up your ass. Swinging Puppets at the Magic Curtain Theater.
Which we don't get to go see that, so... We don't get to see the Swinging Puppets thing. That's a real shame. Alright. Okay, that's him saying that we're driving really fast. He's okay with it. Kate would not have been happy with that pace, but Kate is not part of this bank robbery, so... Let's put Liberty Rock on just because we've listened to that station a lot without copyright strikes, so... It seems to be a fairly safe choice. Nobody's gonna take my car. Is that what that song is? I hope so, otherwise that'd sound kind of dumb. But as you can see, the ideal, this is the ideal mission length for a single video, but only if you skip all the cinematics. Yeah, it's alright, so nobody can take my car, I'm right. I'm right! I'm genius! Can I come in and get something to eat? No, go home. Hey, Ma, we just robbed the bank, Ma.
You're a damn good man.
I wasn't just driving you two. The money was in the car as well. Remember that.
Hey, we're trying to be
Forget it,
nice.
Nico. Here's your cut. I tell Jerry you did good. He might give you a call or something.
He was introduced, so he's going to be a pretty important NPC, so you gotta expect to hear from him. And we will save over that auto slot. Why not? But as you see, we got $250,000 out of that, so that more than doubled our money. And we can head on back and throw down a manual save. Oh, I thought that was a taxi. That's why I actually stopped the car. You know, with that kind of money, we don't need Little Jacob anymore. I can just go to existing weapons shops. Still treasure our friendship, Little Jacob, but, yeah, there's, like, nothing to spend money on. Alright, never mind. Here's a cab. Nope. You're my cab now. It's always the same cabbie. If it's not the guy who drives, it's the sort of subcontinent guy, either from India or Pakistan, who drives for Roman. It's always this guy with the George Lucas face. All right.
Nico, my boy. This is Packy's brother, Gerald McCreary.
Hey, he told me you would call, like, immediately.
Got a little business opportunity I need your help with. Come and see me at my mom's house. Use the back entrance.
What am I, some kind of service worker?
We sell quality weapons and we know how to use them.
Okay, don't be like that. I'm your friend here. So we can switch, but I think the carbine rifle we have is actually better than that rifle. So I'll max out on it. Okay, so we did at some point use some ammo from this gun. Just a little.
Nico, I got a favor to ask you.
What is it?
Well, you've been spending time with the rest of my family. I figured you may as well complete the set. You remember my brother Derek? Came along on the bank job?
Yeah, like I was talking to him like 5 minutes ago.
Last I heard, he was spending his hours in some park in Actor. Go down and check on him. Me and Gerald will cover any expenses incurred.
All right, man. I'll go find him.
Like we'll pay for the intravenous drugs. All right, so we're set for ammo. And yeah, we got a whole lot of calls, and it's weird. That is what unlocks the third island. Even though this mission didn't take place on the third island. Like, to me, it's like a logical gameplay perspective. We pop out, like we travel underground, pop out somewhere on the third island, and that's why the third island is now unlocked. That would make sense, but it's not how it worked. All right. Damn it. I shouldn't have given up. It's so close to being able to jack this cab.
Hurry up! The camera
Just, these lights are against me. I can't. What a great way to end it. I mean, I've got a an autosave, so there's no risk of us having to redo that mission. Just stay red. Just stay red. Okay. He didn't even have a passenger. It's not like he was trying to take a fare. Like, he had no fare, and a guy chasing him for like 1,000,000 miles there. Where you want to go? Do you want to go to Tatooine? I'm George Lucas. Doesn't George Lucas talk like that? I thought that's how George Lucas talks. Alright. He didn't manage to damage my car, so that's cool. Alright. So, if you look at the mail, we have buy my wares from craplist.net. We do have new Meat Love matches, where we can go see these two ladies, and I believe, I don't know if I did it on screen or not, but at this point, if you go to Soho 23, we can, she talks a lot about how hot she is, and how she only wants like Or watching Greased Up Girls. So she likes going to strip clubs and Cluckenbell. And she doesn't like stuck up people. So I did one date with her off screen, and then Law Chick. I did, I think, 2 dates with her off screen. She talks about how she feels. Yeah, she talks about this in one of the dates. She feels guilty about the fact that she's a lawyer and she had like a privileged upbringing, and she's into like organic free trade coffee and stuff. I want a man I can look after, a man I can help get the things our society has deprived him of. So she's actually looking to like take care of somebody. And yeah, Troy Harder. So yeah, well, doesn't really matter here because we're going to load a game. But I guess I'll throw down an manual save. And then when we start the next video, we will have actually loaded from a different save where we've done the exact same story missions, but I've also done additional play dates with Dwayne and Brucey and one with Packy. I guess the way I'm doing it, you'll miss the phone call where Packy first says he wants to hang out with us. Sorry about that. But unless we run around doing nonsense waiting for that call to come. Maybe I'll do that. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just goof around for a few minutes and wait for that call to come in from Packy, and when it does, I will... although that might involve advancing time. But yeah, well, I do want to hear that call from Packy more so than I actually want you to be on the date with Packy. What? No, you know what? That's dumb. I don't care. We're not... I did some play dates off screen. Packy calls you and says his mom wants him to hang. His ma said, because you're from out of the country and all and just got here, I have to like show you around. So you want to go to a show. That's what he says. Okay. When we come back next time, we will have loaded and we'll have a little bit of progress with various people, but we're going to stick on screen with doing stuff to advance the story. Bye for now.